I went onto Temu, an arguably dodgy, actually an incredibly dodgy online shopping website that has literally scammed my bank account in the past, but somehow I never seem to learn my lesson as I scoured the entire website to find the lowest rated item with some scathing reviews. And these reviews get significantly worse throughout the video. So the first item that we have today is this corset. It's so gorgeous and is really giving like a Euro summer aesthetic. It was only $4.78 Australian and it's just so incredibly cheap that it seems too good to be true. And honestly, because it's in this video, it likely is. And Lexi confirms this by saying don't buy it, it's BS. Honestly, I like Lexi. No details, no waffling on, just straight to the point. It's BS, don't bother. I like it. Perez said it's ugly, very brutal, and again straight to the point. But Ro told us that it's not a corset. For the price, I kind of presumed that this was not going to come with any sort of boning or structure or just anything that makes a corset top an actual corset, you know, which is what I think that this review is saying. Alrighty, so this is the top on, this is the front, and this is the back. And my first thoughts when I opened this wasn't the quality, it was actually the pattern. So the design on the front is slightly different to what is on Temu. Nothing major, like it is a very similar design, but it must just be like one roll of fabric and each top has a different design on it, which is kind of cool, I guess, because then everything's unique. Now, obviously the quality on this is not great. There is absolutely no boning or anything. If I was to wear this top out and about, it is going to flip up a lot and not keep that nice solid like corset structure that it was giving in the photos. It is like really poorly made. It's just this one strip of fabric sewn together. I think Lexus is kind of right that it's BS. However, Lexus dolls, it was $4. I think it's a you get what you pay for type situation. And I don't think that this is ugly, but I do think Ro was right when they said that this is not a corset, because it's not. It's a cheap bit of material that's been cut to look like a corset, but it isn't. If you want a real one, I think you got to pay a little bit more than $4. Overall, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5 stars. It's okay, but it's not great. Next up, we have a pair of high heels, and I am a high heel lover, so I'm very excited for these. So these purple fluffy heels were $18.39 Australian. And now the reviews on these high heels were very confusing because these are rated 4.3 out of 5 stars, yet they only have one review from Z, and Z rates these 5 out of 5 stars, saying divine, very comfortable, very sexy, I love them, which is quite the like glowing review. A bit odd though that the single review of the high heels is 5 stars, yet the overall rating of the heels is 4.3 stars, unless you don't think Temu's lying about the reviews. So these are the heels. They came in a shoebox, which I love. Shoeboxes are so important because otherwise when these are arriving from overseas, they'll get all squished and squashed in shipping and destroy your shoe. So I'm very impressed with that. And these are what they look like. They're these cute little purple kitten heels with the fluff on the front. Super cute. Let's put them on. These are what the shoes look like on. Oh my god, these must have been made really weirdly because it almost feels like a screw head is sticking into my heel, right where the heels are connected. Now, one of the perks of wearing kitten heels is meant to be that they do not hurt your feet. Your feet aren't on an arch, your feet aren't like sitting up high, so they shouldn't be hurting. Oh my god, these are really painful. Don't know that I agree with the review that they're sexy, stunning, gorgeous, or whatever the exact words are. These hurt more than like my highest high heels. That is unbearable. Oh my god, these are getting a 1 out of 5 stars. That's ridiculous. This next item also has a very suspicious rate. So it's a cream long sleeve top that honestly I am hoping looks like the photo. It's autumn, almost winter in Australia, and now I'm 25 and my frontal lobe has developed. I don't want to be cold this winter, so I need some more cute long sleeve tops to wear. So I'm hoping that this is going to be one of them, although it's in this video doll. So what are the chances that it's actually going to be a cute top that looks like the photo? Especially because this top was only $12.97. And Jay left a very honest review, which I love, saying, nothing like I expected. The color is a strange yellow color in real life and not like the nude in the photo. The trim is brown, not maroon. Fits true to size, but very see-through. I won't be wearing this, not even around the house. Now, I'm very intrigued to see what this looks like, Jade, because I will wear pretty much anything around the house. One of my favorite house t-shirts has a couple of holes in it. I still rock it. I don't care. So Jay rated this top 1 out of 5 stars. Yet despite this being the only review, the top's overall rating is 3.3 out of 5 stars. So obviously the Temu rating system is rigged, so I did some digging. So the reviews on the items are real, otherwise why would there be the reviews like Jay who's absolutely ripping the top to shreds? But then I found that Temu has provider reviews, and what a provider review is that it's actually a review for the supplier slash seller on Temu, and you can give them a rating for absolutely any item that they've sold, and that is where Temu is getting all of these other reviews from to bump up the average. For example, for this cream top, they had a 5-star review there for a skirt. Now if I'm looking at these reviews, I'm not thinking, oh, it's got a 3.3 out of 5 star review, that that must be because someone bought a skirt that's from a completely different listing. No, I'm obviously thinking that this is for the top. So I find that to be incredibly misleading and very dodgy. Who would have thought that on a website like Temu, the reviews wouldn't be reliable? God. But this bias system doesn't always work, as you guys will see at the end of this video. Why did I just not speak? I just like opened my mouth and air came out. What I tried to say there was, this is the item. Oh God, this is awful. I actually think it's a little bit comedic how bad this looks. So this is the top, this is the front, and this is the back. Absolutely hideous, dull. Jay was completely correct about the color. It is more of a yellow tone. I'm not too sure if the camera's picking it up. Honestly, I don't mind the color. Like, the yellow tone is totally fine to me. I would still wear it. And she is right that it is a brown trimming, not maroon. And it's also incredibly see-through, just like Jay said. But again, why has Jay missed the main point? That this does not look like the photo. That really gorgeous cut that had on the model, where it comes like quite low and like scoops on in and just looks so aesthetic and pretty, is not featured on this. This top is also made of a completely different material to the photo, and the top on the website looks like something a supermodel would wear on her day off, whereas this looks like what my grandma would wear on her day off, which, love and light to my grandma, she was a very stylish lady. For a 70-year-old woman, it's got a little bit of style to it. However, for a 25-year-old woman, not so much. So this is definitely worse than the one before. I think we can all agree that this does not look like the photo, and I have been done dirty. So I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 5 stars. No, actually, I think I'm being too generous. I'm gonna give this 1 out of 5 stars. It's not really wearable because it's so see-through and looks nothing like the photo. What do you think of Temu's reviews? Do you think they're botched? Oh my God, he thinks they're botched. He's freaking out. This next item is proof that although the system is biased, bad ratings still get through. So it's this really cute bow t-shirt that I absolutely love, and I think it looks so gorgeous in my style. I would love to wear it. However, it was rated 2 out of 5 stars, and the reviews were interesting. Jamar said that the top came with yellow stains, but other than that, perfect. Sorry, Jamar, what? Like, what? Oh yeah, the top was completely ruined by this mysterious yellow stain, but other than that, perfect. What do you mean? And she rated it 4 out of 5 stars. I would love to know what it takes for Jamar to rate something 1 out of 5 stars if this is considered 4 out of 5 stars. And a yellow stain, is there anything more suspicious than a yellow stain? I would rather it be any other color than yellow. Honestly, I aspire to be as nonchalant as Jamar. Plus, another review was a little more realistic, saying, junk, I washed it and it looks miserable. Shame. Which, honestly, I love the honesty, and I'm really intrigued to see what this top actually looks like. Also, upon further investigation, you guys, this top has actually been deleted from Temu's website. I just went to pull it up to look at it, and yeah, it's no longer listed. Which you may be thinking, like, well, that makes sense, Annie. Like, if it's been given really poor reviews, Temu obviously values their customers. They value the quality. They're gonna get rid of these items that are reviewed so poorly, right? Nah, wrong. They've just listed it under a new name. Exact same photos by the same seller, but now with no bad reviews. But I caught you, Temu. Haha. This is what the lowest rated item on Temu looks like on. So this is the front and this is the back, and I'm so happy to report that there are no stains. I couldn't do a yellow stain. I think that might actually do me, and I would just not, I'd never shop there again. I couldn't do that. A little bit of a germaphobe, so could not do that. But thankfully that was not an issue. I also wouldn't go as far to say that this is a piece of junk like that other review did. Look, it's not good quality. It's a very cheap material. It's very loose, and it doesn't fit as tight and like stunningly as the photo does. However, it is not like that bad. See, this is what happens in these videos. I get all of these awful items that by the time I get something that's wearable and looks a little like the photo, I'm like, perfect, 5 stars, let's go. No, obviously not. If I'd ordered this from, I don't know, what's my favorite website? White Fox, let's say. I don't mind White Fox. If I'd ordered this from them and this arrived, I would be extremely disappointed and sending it back. But I think I just had such low expectations. This has arrived and I'm like, yeah, all right, not too shabby. I mean, it obviously does not fit like the photo, but it does not have a yellow stain. And in this life, we've got to take the wins where we get them, don't we, dolls? So overall, I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 5 stars. Really poor material, doesn't look like the picky. It should probably be a bit tighter like this to look like the photo, but you know, it's a wearable shirt and it does have the cute little bow. So are the Temu reviews biased? Yes, they most certainly are. But honestly, I have such low expectations when shopping on websites like this, especially when the items are so cheap. It is a you get what you pay for type scenario. Like in this economy, when I'm seeing a top for $4, I'm like, okay, obviously something not great is about to happen. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to let me know down below where I should review 1-star items from next, as I am more than happy to review anything. Anything you want, really, dolls, I'll do it. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, oh, not Pinterest, I'm not on there. Why did I say that? Instagram and TikTok TikTok. Those are the main ones. I love you guys so much and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Sorry that this one was so delayed. I am posting to YouTube weekly. I just had food poisoning. I had some chicken. Honestly, maybe it was Temu being like, don't post that video, babe. We're sending you a threat. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. God, I don't want to get sued. That was a joke.